I'm your host, Sean Bell, aka Chef Smoke, and this is PSA, People Say Anything, where we talk about and say anything. And because people say anything, we're going to treat these conversations like therapy. So let's get to it. Now, a couple of weekends ago, I made a post concerning somebody who was flirting with me on Messenger. And when I say people say anything to me, I don't be lying. And now, I don't know this person, so we won't say their name. But for the purpose of this conversation, we will call them McPeePot. Now, I was minding my black-owned goddamn business because I don't bother nobody, and for the most part, don't nobody bother me. But a few months back, when I started airing Telephone, my sketch comedy series on BTV, shameless plug, available on Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, whatever's convenient for you, McPeePot maliciously posted my criminal record on Instagram and Facebook, purposely to get someone's attention, and then threaten her with legalities. Now, when it happened, I laughed because, ha ha, he didn't post the year of the conviction, he just posted the conviction. So anybody seeing it could just think that I just got out of prison or some dumb shit like that. So, when he sent me his message on Messenger, the nigga started with a lie and said, I don't have any issues with you. Okay. Because that's when I suddenly remember that McPeePot, you do have a problem with me. And I know you ain't forgot because I didn't. And although I didn't say anything, I'll let you breathe because the other nigga that you did that shit to, he wanted to knock your head off. But we agreed to take the high road because at the end of the day, you don't know me, and I damn sure don't know you, and don't care to. Because just from that interaction alone, I know what type of person you are. Because aside from the first line of the message, you didn't even introduce yourself. You could have said, hey, I'm McPeePot, I'm such and such, such and such, I was just reaching out, but no, you didn't. You started with that bullshit talking about I ain't got no issue with you. And I thought that shit was rude. Just being honest. Because what kind of man don't introduce himself when he's talking to another man he don't fucking know? How you gonna approach me? I don't fucking know you for real. You could have said, what's up, my nigga? You didn't say none of that shit. You said, I ain't got no issue with you. But you posted my motherfucking shit online, nigga. That mean you got an issue with me. I don't know where the fuck you from. But where the fuck I'm from, that mean you got an issue. Again, you're nobody. You don't know me. And the only reason you reached out to me is because I posted a picture of someone I care about, and it was their birthday. So I guess you felt like it was the perfect opportunity to have a pity party and plan a family reunion. And what I got from that was that you wanted sympathy or empathy or sympathy. But Too Short told me on album number 9 that sympathy is for simps, my boy. And you can't get that shit from me. Now, he's been purposely stalking social media pages. You're stalking me. You don't comment, you make fake pages and you watch. And this particular time, you happen to like a picture of mine purposely. Now, I don't know if you took that like back or not, but whatever. So, the next day after I made my post with no names included, this motherfucker wrote a letter to me on Facebook and tagged me in it. So I'm like, damn, this nigga still flirting with me? He really want me to feel sorry for him. But why? So I'm thinking to myself, this nigga either slow or he a bitch or both. Because why would you tag me with some dumb shit and then have the nerve to have it listed? This shit was funny to me. Because a nigga be getting roasted on sex and don't even know it. Motherfuckers want to know what's up with the hairpiece you got going on. Address that nigga. Explain to niggas why the hair on your face and head look funny, nigga. Could you please address that, sir? You won't even handle your handle so that you can accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So I guess you think you're smarter than everyone around you. But you ain't smarter than me, nigga. Because I'm about to roast your bishop from Juice Wannabe looking ass McPeePot. You are an inside joke. Nobody cares that you're sad now. I mean, at least not over here. What you thought? I was supposed to embrace you with open arms and tell you that I support you and I was going to hear you out after that little stunt you pulled. No. I'm about to hear you the fuck out. Fuck you. McPeePot. Because sympathy is for simps. And real men take care of their business, no matter the obstacles or outcome. We do our fucking best and take accountability for our actions and decisions, no matter what it is, nigga. Whether it was a good decision or a bad decision, nigga, we take accountability for that shit. And we push forward and we push through. We don't take shit personal. We honor our word and our duty. And you're just making excuses. And it don't look good on you. You should think about seeking counseling. Just think about that, because you can't get that shit from me. You probably thought you disturbed my peace, but I'm unbothered. I really am. Now, you got a better chance of getting ice water in hell than getting sympathy from me, mind you. Now, for the concerns you had, you might be confused about what you're supposed to do. My suggestion is that you take the advice that you were given by a judge. And if you can't do that, then maybe you like the nigga you claim to be. We shall see. Because I'm waiting on that letter too, nigga. I'm waiting to see what that looks like for you. Other than that, nigga, I'm good. Like, shit. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, nigga, Shine Bell, the Chef Smoke. Follow the telephone page. Follow Five Stage Film Commission. Follow BTV. Follow all that shit, nigga. Because you're going to see a lot of good products coming from out of these places. And that's just real shit. This is the first episode of PSA. And like I said, we're going to treat these like therapy sessions, yo. Because people be saying anything and just reckless with what they say. They don't even be realizing the shit they be saying. But it's good. Because I got a good temperament. I'm not upset at nobody. I just like to address these things because I think I wanted to get it off my chest. Because I need some answers. Now, do y'all feel I was wrong? Do you feel I'm wrong? I got somebody on the line with me today. His name is Knowledge, and he's a very knowledgeable person. And, I go to this man for advice and shit. And, that motherfucker gonna tell me some real shit. So Knowledge, would you like to speak?
Yeah, like I said, man, when
without education, you can't learn. So, when it come across your mind, as long as you don't react out of emotion, because like you said, sympathies with selves. You know what I'm saying? So we got to find a way to exchange communication by exchanging words with not exchanging emotions. So, like, sounds like you got somebody's been pocket watching your page, which is weird. Weird fuck. Me personally, I'm gonna go out and live life instead of watch another motherfucker, but that's just me. Oh, wait, can we cuss? Oh, of course. Because people say anything. People say anything about that, bro. Sure, this was the adult version. Yeah. Yeah. Adultery. Yeah. Yeah. It's a mature conversation. And, this is the conversation your uncles have with you. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we can speak freely. Yes. So, what it really boils down to is that, like, some people learn about watching others. Some people are able to pick up on clues. Other people you just got to be direct with, and they still might not get it. You know what I'm saying? So, in that sense, you never know. You got to analyze the situation for what the situation is, and from that, make the best decision. I think you feel like you analyze it, which I know you the type of person that's not going to just jump on that. You're going to sit back, think things through before you make your move. And I think you made the right move. You see what I'm saying? For sure. I appreciate that, yo. I appreciate that. I just felt like, that was fucking rude. Like, nigga, you message me and you really don't fucking know me for real. But then last year you did that bullshit with the record, and it was like, nigga, why would you crop my record and then post it? Like that was supposed to fucking mean something, nigga. People change. I've evolved several times. I've lived several lives, on this planet. I can actually say I lived several lives. Like for real. And I just feel like that type of situation, he was supposed to handle his handles properly and in a formal way. You know, like don't approach me with your bullshit because I ain't on it. Whatever issues that you do have, with the other person and with the other party involved, you need to motherfucking come with a better approach. You need to come with a reasonable approach and a mature adult approach. Because the approach that you're using is not mature at all. Is childish and manipulative and cowardly. Hey, bro, I just wanted to give context to what was going on. I just had to add context to that because this is like that started me thinking like, you know what, people just say anything to me. Let me go ahead and start this podcast because I've been thinking about it. Like, let me just go ahead and start with this. Because fuck that shit. let's talk about let's talk about some real life shit,